Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make my favorite strawberry preserve. And this recipe was passed on to me by my grandmother. She used the same recipe to make candied fruit or candied berries. As you can see, the berries in this preserve are holding on to their shape. They almost feel al dente, I would say, and the syrup is bright red and clear. It does require a little bit of time and patience to make this preserve. So let's get started. You will need the equal amount of berries and sugar to make this preserve. And of course you will need kitchen scales, and I have these cute vintage ones. And you will need to pinch off the leaves of the berries. That will also help them to hold on to their shape when they're cooked. As you can see, I have a little bit over 2 pounds of berries, which is exactly 1 kilogram. So I will have to match it up with the same exact amount of sugar. You also will need a heavy saute pan, and the bigger the better. Put half of your sugar on the bottom of the pan, then lay your berries on top of it and top it up with the rest of your sugar. And we're going to leave this for at least 12 hours for berries to release all their juices. In 12 hours, lift your sugar up and gently mix it in with the strawberry juice. And we're gonna bring this mixture to a boil. And here's a little tip for you. You can add a juice of 1 lemon to your strawberry preserve for your preserve not to crystallize, and it's also going to help it to stay fresher. When your preserve starts to boil, boil it for exactly 1 minute. Then turn it off and leave it for another 12 hours. Next day, and I'm saying next day because it's been exactly 24 hours since we started making our strawberry preserve. Look what happens here. Our syrup is bright red and all the sugar has dissolved. So we're gonna bring our strawberry preserve back to a boil, and we're gonna boil it for exactly 5 minutes. And patience, my friends, it's almost ready. After 5 minutes of boiling, turn your strawberry preserve off and set it aside to cool just for a couple minutes or so. In the meantime, prepare all your jars, and they have to be washed with hot water and dried completely. And I am actually gonna decorate mine. So I found this cute little fabric in a fabric store, and I'm gonna do little toppers for my mason jars. Find a little plate that's slightly bigger than the lids of your jars, and we're gonna draw 3 circles on the other side of the fabric, and we're gonna cut them out. And guys, I have to tell you, that store that I went to, it was challenging for me to find fabric that's gonna have little strawberries on it, but I found it, and I think it looks so adorable. I think decorating your jars gives it a little personal touch, and of course it makes a wonderful gift. So if you just bring this beautiful jar as a hostess gift or just a simply gift to your friend, I think it's gonna make quite an impression. We also need to cut little ribbons that will hold our fabric onto the lids of the jars. And I also found very cute ribbons, one green and one red, and I'm gonna put them both on the jars. So just measure it up so you can still tie a little bow at the end. Have your ribbons and fabric ready, and we're gonna check on our strawberry preserve. And if we put couple tablespoons on the plate and we're gonna draw the line through that syrup, your line should not be closed. And that's a good sign that your strawberry preserve is ready. And of course, it's gonna thicken up a little bit after we refrigerate it. Use a funnel with wide opening to fill up all your jars. As you can see, out of 2 pounds of strawberries, I have exactly 3 16-ounce mason jars filled. We're gonna put the lids on those jars and we're gonna tighten them up a little bit. And because our strawberry preserve is slightly hot, when you tighten them up, you're gonna hear them popping. But that's a good sign. And then it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna decorate our jars. So just put that fabric on top of your jar, secure it with the rubber band, and we're gonna tie those 2 ribbons on top of that jar and make a little bow. This presentation will make a wonderful gift, and of course you guys can enjoy your own strawberry preserve. After all, it took us such a long time to make it. And look at the fabric now. You can see little strawberries on it, right? You can keep your jars in the fridge until they completely cool down, and after that they do not require any refrigeration. Enjoy your wonderful strawberry preserve with either pancakes or with tea. And remember I told you about that fabric store? I just went crazy there. So I bought a fabric with cherries on it and plaid, and look at this one. Has like a country style roses on it. And if you have those checkerboard labels, you could write strawberry on it and just paste it onto your jars, and after you're done eating them you can just wash it off and reuse them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.